Hey everyone! No, yeah, it's a weirder, more different format than usual, but this video is gladly presented to you by Office Max, in that without Office Max, this video couldn't exist. Now, I've normally been kind of against re-reviewing movies that I've already seen, hence why this channel, or this series is called Fresh from My Library, even though half the movies that even though several of the movies I've reviewed, like Naked, you can't even get from a library because it's streaming. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, I've never thought about rewatching some of the older movies that I've already seen. We're making an exception for this and a few other ones because this one we have seen, we did do a review of it, but then my computer decided to set itself on fire.
Crash.
You're probably saying, well, why didn't you try to put on a jump drive or something? I did. Wouldn't let me. So here's our long delayed review of Solar Babies, which was supposed to come out a while ago. Can't remember. It was supposed to come out the 20 it was supposed to come out the 25th, but it we're re-reviewing it now. So anyway, Solar Babies is a movie that it's kind of takes the concept of 2001 or 2002's Rollerball that we've reviewed and combining it with Nuki. Nuki, I would say maybe not even Nuki, more like the glow effects of Nuki. Because it's not a creature, it's essentially just fluttering light, isn't
A
it?
sphere.
Yeah.
It's a round ball. Sphere.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry, folks. We saw this like a month ago, so I'm sorry. I thought it was just glitter flowing all around.
Well, kinda at one point.
Oh, I forgot to mention this movie is also similar to Holes. Oh, and it's also similar to Tank Girl in that it's the 12 billionth movie we've reviewed that, guess what? Water is scarce. How many times do we have to see that in a how many times do we have to see that in a movie? That's becoming a more annoying peeve of mine than fake sharks.
Okay.
And I've seen too many of those as well.
Okay, so let's get to the movie.
So anyway,
It's like a prison, and it's like an orphanage, but it's like a prison because they have to work
hey,
for water.
He doesn't
food.
want to run it like a prison.
No, he doesn't, but he does.
He doesn't want to run it like a prison in the same way, I don't know.
Okay, so they're
in
only
the same way
out,
The Purge is a heartwarming story, I guess. I don't know.
Their only out is roller skating.
Which is kind of like their only recreational activity. And so anyway, the kid, a mine goes and it kind of breaks his hearing aid. And
well, they were roller derbying or whatever you want to call it. They had a roller skating match.
They were a fan.
A derby.
They were a precursor to Drew Barrymore's Whip It.
Yeah. So they had one team that was favored by the guards and the prison head, and then there was one team that was not favored. So as the guards came and they were watching their favored team was losing, which that should never happen.
Are we getting into the creature yet?
No.
Okay.
Not yet. So then,
just to be on the safe side, let's try to wrap this up in like a couple of minutes. Like,
okay.
Or I don't know.
Okay. But this
Folks,
is where he finds the sphere.
Yeah.
They all take off, okay? And he goes into this mining like a cave, and he accidentally fell, and the mining cart just kept going, and it plowed through a wall, and that's where he found this round glowy sphere.
which fixed his hearing.
Yep. But he didn't tell everybody right away that he had his
Hmm.
hearing back. So, kind of clever little kid.
And yeah, that's another thing. He looks significantly younger than the other students at the school.
But they were all orphans.
I was having Adventures in Dinosaur City flashbacks.
Mm,
You
okay.
remember that one?
No. Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, maybe in a Blu-ray version it would be better. Who knows?
I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so now the adventure begins. So he's trying to hide the sphere. He makes a little bed in this treasure chest.
Or trunk.
Trunk, yeah. And then it's like weird because now finally all of them see this light. And what is it? And
And
then there's
then
this
it makes rain.
this Indian boy who has an owl or a hawk as
It was an owl.
as like a friend, and then they take the sphere. Okay, now the little boy thinks the sphere is calling him, and so he leaves the complex.
And then everyone follows him.
Yep, then they vote.
Including girl, African American, and 2 white guys. I'm trying to remember what one of the...
They were like a team. Oh,
Hold
what
on.
were their names?
Yeah,
oh my god.
I want to look that up because I was like, wait, that's his name?
It wasn't Wiz or something, was it?
Look it up.
Okay,
I am
look it
gonna-
up. Okay.
I am.
So anyway, they all take off on this adventure to try and find the boy, and the Indian. So really, what everybody wants, all these kids that are in this orphanage, when they do something wrong, they have to start digging holes to try and find water.
Rabbit.
Rabbit. Okay, what were all their names?
The other names were Grok, Tara, Jason, Daniel, Metron, Tug.
Daniel was a little boy, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, sorry, people we're having to cheat a little bit because we're refreshing ourselves. But Rabbit was the one. Rabbit was the one that I really got confused by. I was like, his name is Rabbit.
Why?
Is
He was
she
fast on skates.
Is she Kanga and is he Piglet? Like, what is going on? Is he Tigger? What?
Whatever.
So they go after. So they go after the kid to try to find
Daniel.
him. Meanwhile, there's a little bit of, I don't know, is there kind of a commentary on sexism? Where the guy was like, I don't want this because she did it. I'm like, I can do better. Like,
oh, the one guy that, yeah, he was like, he knew all the answers and that. Is that who you're talking about?
yeah, he had to
He
be
was like
the
a
alpha.
scientist or something, and yeah.
No jokes. Should we? We're gonna stop it here to like refresh it.
Refresh what? The computer?
You'll see.
Okay. Pause.
So anyway,
They catch up to Daniel in this village that is burned down.
Yeah, because the guy with the owl went there to like be like, here's the glowing orb.
So he finally found his ancestors, and that's where he belonged. But,
even though he kind of found him easily, it made it seem like he was returning somewhere, like he had known where they were.
And he took off after the one punk kid of the skater group that the warden and the guards liked. He shot his owl. Not good. So
there's one part can we go back a little bit because
go.
I remembered something from the first review. Sorry, people. But in the first review, I remember something, and this is kind of a pet peeve to me. They revealed the ending in within 20 minutes. So we knew what was going to happen, and is it even a spoiler at that point if you reveal it? Whatever.
But
No,
still, how
we're
they got to the ending was a spoiler.
yeah, but you were
Wasn't a
I yeah, I
spoiler.
think there was a point where you were like saying, "Is this? Are they okay?" I'm like, "Well, yes," because that's not the that's not the future thing.
Okay. So anyway, then the one warden and the bad guys got the sphere, and they were taking it to this lady scientist, and she was going to go through the layers of the sphere.
Yeah, she was essentially doing like freezing to try to like crack it, get to
And
its
that wouldn't
core.
do it.
Yeah. Um. So then they kind of go to like this. Would you say it's a carnival?
Tire Town.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Tire Town. Sounds like a something that would be in a Cars movie.
Yeah. You've got all these big muscular guys
And
that,
all the kids are now outlaws.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, can I?
Oh,
Can I?
and remember they had the bounty hunters after him?
No, it wasn't that. Can I? That's a little bit later. But can I mention something
Yeah.
else?
What?
Um, this movie kind of reminds me a little bit of Star Wars because the trucks or the like little vehicles, they kind of look like they have Darth Vader helmets.
Yeah, that's what you had said before.
I feel like I feel like I'm repeating myself. Hee hee. I'm clever. Yeah, I'd even done that.
So
Which
anyway,
they do look very similar. It's borderline copyright infringement, but
so in Tire Town they find out,
they're outlaws.
yeah,
Then they
and
find it again.
well, they roll in barrels down to get out of there because there are bounty hunters after them.
Hmm.
And then the girl and one of the guys, what the
Not Rabbit.
no, no, but anyway, they didn't know really what happened to them. So they left Tire Town in that area, and
And
then
then
they
they
go
kind of get
into
abducted.
this beautiful
That's
area.
oh, okay, fine. You want to
No,
go forward a little bit? She does. They kind
they
of
find
end
her
up.
there.
They kind of end up like walking as kind of like prisoners. Remember?
Oh yeah, they were hauling a cart,
Mm-hmm.
and then she comes out to save them, and she tells the guy about water.
Welcome to Utopia.
You can have all the water you want, or whatever. And
It's like Rainforest Cafe,
and so
except
then,
with more water and better food.
yeah. So anyway, the two goons that
I'll
were the
say it. I
bounty
ain't scared of
hunter,
Rainforest Cafe.
the bounty hunters, the two goons, they follow the girl, and then they get kidnapped or hauled away
No,
or
no. Then they have
something.
to like haul themselves back or something. They're kind of like tied to it.
Oh, okay. So then her and her buddies get away, and she takes them to her area and stuff.
And then they escape
Well, she wanted
to
them to stay
find it.
there.
Yeah, but then she changed her mind really quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, should we mention why she's in this utopia?
It's her parents, isn't it? Her father?
Yeah, there's like some
Oh, she had like a tattoo on her
yeah, it was either a
wrist,
tattoo or like some birth
mark or something.
yeah, I don't know if
Was it a sun
maybe it was a
or?
tribal. It was a tribal sign then
Yeah,
because I
maybe.
don't know if it was I she would have had to be really young to get a tattoo. I don't know.
Hmm.
I assume that would have been with every single kid or every single person in that.
Well, it
Maybe
depends
it was a
on
tribal
what
mark,
they. Yeah, depends on where they came from. So anyway, they decide to go and try and save the sphere.
which is at this. It basically kind of looks like
Laboratory,
Hoover Dam.
a laboratory type thing. Yeah.
Dee Dee, get out of my room. D-
Yes, I know.
okay,
I know. Maybe they'll know too.
they they won't know. My viewers have lives. Uh,
So just say it.
Dexter's Laboratory.
Right. Okay.
Um. So anyway, they do a lot of cool things, like they launch kind of, or they electrocute kind of like railings, so when someone touches it, they like get zapped or something. Weren't there like guard dogs or something as well?
Yeah, but didn't they throw him food or something?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Anyway, they finally get it. They finally get, well, okay.
Daniel.
Spoiler alert, because the movie spoiled it. They get the orb, and then,
They have to get out before everything explodes.
and I think with the explosion, all of the water that was in there just goes out and
Mm-hmm.
floods everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
or everyone is
So it's
safe.
not so much desert anymore.
Yeah, so that's there. We just told you the movie.
Poor thing.
Should we reboot it and then give our final thoughts?
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So, final thoughts on this movie. Um, I've never seen E.T., and I've never seen Nuki, and I've never seen Mac and Me.
You saw Mac and Me.
Well, later in October, we're going to see. Well, it's a group. We'll get to that later.
Okay.
Um, this movie was actually kind of. It was kind of fun. We've seen a lot of snooze fest boring movies like Monkeys Go Home and Battle Beyond the Stars.
I'm sure there's more there, just they're slipping our minds right now. But anyway, if you have nothing to do and you can, what? It's not on Prime, right? It's
I don't
on
know if it is or
YouTube
not.
or whatever. Or we got it through Interlibrary, right?
Sure.
If you do come across it and you want to just have a boring laugh or
It's
whatever,
well,
there is
yeah.
there is action,
It's not as
but
it could be a little funnier. This is one movie where hey, Hollywood, if you want to remake a movie, remake this.
hmm,
You could get the cast from. You could get the cast from the 2017 It.
hmm.
And then with some modern effects and then a couple of bad guys, you could do a pretty good movie. I mean, child actors are better to. Well, some kid actors tend to be pretty good
Well, that
regardless
little
throughout the years.
Daniel and that girl we thought we have seen someplace else before
Um,
in other movies. Don't remember, but we can look it up.
did
Or
I
you can look it
say
up and
she?
send it to
I
us.
think I might have said she looked like. Did I say she looked like Karen from Step by Step? Or the younger version of that?
No, I don't think you said
I
step
thought
by
I
step.
did.
Maybe. Maybe.
Ah, well. Eh. All you actresses from the 80s look the same to me. Sorry.
Oh, jeez. Okay, anyways,
Tina Turner, Drew Barrymore, can't tell the difference. Anyway.
so if you want, maybe your kids would like it. Yeah, there isn't much in there that they wouldn't know or whatever.
Yeah, I
So
don't think there's much profanity,
I
so.
think there was only one word that I heard, so that wasn't bad,
Okay.
and only like one kiss. So
There's kissing on the Disney Channel. I think
oh, okay,
kids are fine with
okay,
that.
okay. So if you catch it, go ahead, watch it. Let us know.
Anyway, that's our delayed September review.
Sorry.
Join us. Well, I did have a musical intro planned. Um, I'll just probably have to do that one myself in very worse, yes, even worse quality than this. Um, as we get set for Halloween. Ho 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 ho!
Okay.
And we're starting off with your favorite author.
Daniel Steele.
I'm talking about the King.
Oh, stop. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.